welcome back to Mainly Crochet. So today we are starting on part 2 of Sophie's Universe. So I've sewn in all of my threads except for the last round, and we're just going to jump right in and get started. Though I will say again, I'll have the link to this pattern down in the description, and you can go get it there. You can go buy the entire book. She has that. You can even, I believe they even said you could get it on Amazon, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But yeah, on her website, which is lookatwhatimade.net. I'm pretty sure she's got it there. Or, I mean, I printed mine off because I did it as the crochet along was going way back in 2015. So I've had it for a while. I've made so many things with this pattern because I don't just make blankets. I have used thread and made doilies and stuff like that. So, all right. So we have rounds 1 through 8 here. And now we're going to start on round 9. And for that, I'm going to use my French lilac, which is this one. And if we're going to use a different color, we need to start with a standing double crochet. And I will if I can get the knot to cooperate a little bit. Standing double crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch join, which is way over here. All right. So I need a standing double crochet. Why does that look so funky? Well, I guess just because. All right. Yeah, I've been working on doing an entrelock crochet blanket, which, if you know what that is, I'm going to try and do a tutorial on that at some point, but it's weird because I don't know. But I'm doing one for a baby shower gift. Okay, we're gonna join, then chain 2. And double crochet in the same stitch. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I haven't done it in a long time. I've only made one other entrelac crochet blanket, and that was a huge one for my king size bed. So that was like 10 years ago or more. I don't know. So we're going to skip 3 stitches and make a V-stitch in the next stitch. All right, so 1, 2, 3. See, we're going to skip. We're there, so we're going to skip 1, 2, 3. We're going to do another double. Chain 1 and double in that stitch there. I'm going to get some yarn out. This one's kind of, there we go, good. You know how they have those little yarn babies in there? Well, this one had one. Call it what you want. I don't. All right. And we're going to do this. Oops, was I supposed to chain? I was supposed to chain 1. Did I chain 1? I don't think I did, so I'll start that over. Yeah, and I know I said that in the first part, but make sure you read all of this, because as you can see, I didn't, and so that's where I missed that. 1, 2, 3. So I didn't do it. So we're going to double, chain 1, double in the same stitch. We're going to chain 1, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, double, chain 1, and double in the same stitch. And we're just going to do that all the way around. So this round is pretty easy, which is great. It's always good to have an easy one. All right, so do that all the way around, and I'll be back. All right, so there we go. The end of round. You know what? I'll put this round 9. I'll put this over here. Maybe you can see it better, right? All right, so let me finish this round off. Doing a slip stitch in the top of the standing double crochet. It's easier said than done sometimes, I know, but I think it's more the yarn right in this particular instance of mine than it is anything else, because it's darn slippery. I like it. Doesn't matter. I still like it. All right. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to change yarn colors and go to, I'm just double checking. There should be 3 empty stitches between each one. It came out perfect, so after I, realized that I messed it up and went back and fixed it. Okay, it says in this round you will only be working into the chain 2 spaces. That's in the V. Okay, you'll be skipping all of the ones in between. So if you're going to use a different color, start with a standing single crochet in the next chain 2 space. I suppose in this case it doesn't really matter which chain 2 space I use. I don't like all my yarns being sewn into the same area. So I'm going to come over here with this one. All right. Chain 2 space. So I'm going to do it in this standing single in the chain 2 space. I'm going to make 4 trebles into the next chain 2 space. So one, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook, making a picot. Now I do mine this way. I don't just slip stitch into the 3rd chain. I just go right down through both of these and slip stitch through there. I don't know, just looks better. Make 4 more trebles into the same chain 2 space. One, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to single crochet in the next chain 2 space. That's right here. Okay, and we're gonna do over where we're gonna repeat from here to with 2 little dots. Oh, to here. Okay, so we're gonna do the 4 trebles in the next one. That's 4. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm making a picot here. And do 4 more trebles in that same chain 2 space. Oh, goodness. Two, 3, 3, 4, and then we're going to chain 1 in this one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do this all the way around. And it says, hint, if you have more than 12 petals at the end of this round, you haven't skipped the chain 1 spaces. That would be, you know, those there. All right, so just repeat this all the way around and I'll be back. All right, I have finished with round 10. We got all our little petals done. And we are changing our yarn. Now, this one says if you'd like to give the petals more definition, then you can work in the back loops only. I don't think that I'm going to. However, we're going to join with a standing half double crochet in the first treble of any petal around. Okay, so a standing half double. Too many yarns there. In the first treble, that would be here, any petal around. There we go. Come on. I can see that one wanted to cooperate, huh? Much better. Okay. All right. After making your first half double, single crochet in the next treble of the petal. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to single in the 7th petal, which would be here. And half double in the last one. And then we're going to double crochet in the single that's between the petals. Okay. Half double in the first, right? Single in the next. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single in the 7th. Half double in the 8th. Double, whoops. Double in the single in between. Half double in the next. Single in the next. And chain 6. My yarn keeps splitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just do that all the way around. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Single in the 7th, half double in the 8th, double in the single in between, half double in the first, single in the second, chain 6. All right, so do that all the way around and I'll be back. All right, we are done round 11. We need to join to the standing half double. All right, we're gonna continue on with the same color. I'm going to chain 1 and single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 1. I didn't like that, but that's what we got to do. All right, I need my stitch marker. And we're going to single in the next stitch. I'm going to make 6 singles in the chain space. 1, 2, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a single in the next 5 stitches, so that's 1, which would be the single, you know, these 5 stitches are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and ouch. And I'm going to repeat and make 6. Oh, goodness. So that's what we're going to do all the way around. We're going to do 6 singles around the chain, a single into each of these 5 spaces, all the way around. Do that and meet me back here. All right. Now we are at the end of round 12. Do our slip stitch and fasten off. Okay. Oh, shoot, I wasn't supposed to fasten off. That's okay though. That's all right, because I would much rather do a standing treble than to do a chain and 3 on this anyway. All right, so we're going to do a I don't want to start slip stitch join, but I guess I will. All right, so we're going to do a standing treble in the slip stitch. All right. Then we're going to make 3 more trebles in the same stitch. So it would be 4 there, right? Yes. All right, so this is number 4. Then we are going to skip 3 stitches. Now it says I'm seeing notes. Let's, come on. Oh, shoot. All right, now first single in each repeat will fall in the 3rd single made. Yeah, okay. I'll read that afterwards to make sure I got it in the right spot, because all right. Let's get 3 stitches. So it's 1, 2, 3. Single and next stitch, which is right here. Splitty, splitty, splitty. I'm telling you right now. Why does this yarn have to be so gorgeous and then just be so mean? For crying out loud. Look at that. I don't know. All right. So 1, 2, 3. So in here we're going to make a single. Now it says the first single of each repeat will fall in the 3rd single made into the chain 6 space. So, yep, because that one's made into that. So 1, 2, and 3rd. Okay, perfect. We're in the right spot. That's important. Catch the picot from round 10. Yep, by inserting the hook into the 2nd chain of the picot. All right. So we're going to put it right into the chain. Okay. And into this next stitch here. And then we're going to do a single through all of that. I wonder if we should put that on the back. You think that would look better on the back? Let's see what this looks like here. Well, I guess it looks alright. Kind of looks like what it looks like on there. So, single in the next. Skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make 4 trebles. Four trebles, all right. 2, 3, 4. Make another picot. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to make 4 trebles in the next stitch. Okay. Okay. And then we are going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And 1 single in this one. And then we're going to do the same with the catching the picot. Do the back loop. Then I believe, ouch. Single in next single. Skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 4 trebles. You know, if your yarn will cooperate, do 4 do 4 trebles. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do another picot. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Do that slip stitch. And 4 trebles in the next stitch. And that's going to be our repeat all the way around. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then it will look like that all the way around. So finish that off and I'll be back. All right, now we are on round 14. And again, this one says if you would like to give the petals more definition, then you can work in the back loops only. but I'm not going to. Join your new yarn by making a standing half double crochet in the first treble of any petal around. And this, I'm just double checking because, like, okay. All right. Join your yarn by making a standing half double in the first treble of any petal around. Okay, I'm going over here. Right here, standing half double. Possibly. Cool. All right. Single in the next treble. Chain 6. Single in the 7th. Make sure I get the trebles. Single in the 7th treble. Half double in the 8th. And double in the single. Oh, that's okay. This one says to single in 7th, half double in the 8th, double in the next single. So that would be this one right here. Right, that's a single. Yes, just double checking. Double in that one. Skip the next single. That doesn't make sense. But you know what? Just double check, make sure I got it right. It doesn't. Oh. Okay, now they had me confused. This is like skip that, and I'm thinking something totally different. All right, then we're going to do, instead of, yeah, we're going to do a front post double around the picot. So down here. That's what it's trying to tell me to do. Been a while since I've done this pattern. Can you tell? Okay, double crochet in the last single. Makes much more sense now. Okay, so, okay, so we're going to half double in the first treble. Right? Single in the next treble. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the 7th treble, we're going to do a single. In the 8th treble, we're going to do a half double. And then you got those. Got your 3 singles right here. In the first one, we're going to do a double. We're not going to do anything in that one because we're going to do a front post double around the picot. So I'm glad I'm using the same color. And then a double in the last one. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. All the way around. And I'll be back. All right. We are at the end of round 14. So let's do a slip stitch into the top of the standing half double, if I can maneuver this thing in there. Sure, I think. Okay. Then we have one round left on this part. Just me, or did this seem to go by pretty quick? All right, and we will be using lilac. So that be this beautiful color. All right. We're going to start the stand-in single crochet as the slip stitch join. And I will, so I make sure I get everything in the right places. Okay. Get it around the knot is what I want to do, and it's not cooperating. There we go. All right, stand in single and single into the next stitch. There we go. Make 6 singles in the chain 6 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to single into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're just going to do 6 singles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do the 7 stitches here. The single, the half double, the double, the front post double, the next double, the half double, and the single. And just do that all the way around. Pretty easy round, right? So do that, and I'll be back. All right, we are now at the end of row 15, round 15, whatever, you know what I mean, right? I realize rows go back and forth and rounds go, well, you know, around, but it's okay. All right, so we shall fasten off. I will sew in all my ends, and here we are, the end of part 3. Don't worry, this will not be curled up later when we get going. You can block it if you feel like it. Maybe I'll block mine. I just got me a blocking thing. Too small for what I really wanted. Anyway, so the next one, we'll be doing part 3. All right, so I hope to see you back here then. And I hope you will like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you back with part 3. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.